Peace, peace, y'all. What's the word? It's your girl Shimmy here at JuJuJunction. Thank you for meeting me at the junction. In this video, we're going to be pulling some cards for our master number 11's Life Path Destiny Personal Year for the month of July 2024. See what's happening, see what the vibes are. And let's go ahead and pull from our divination deck, then our oracle, then our words of truth. As always, we invite our ancestors of light, righteousness, honesty, and truth to come through. All malevolent, baneful, deceptive spirits are not welcome here. So what energies, what message do we have for our life path number 11 for the month of July 2024? What we got? Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Again? I just shuffled that, but okay, thank you. And what is the word for 11s for July 2024? What you got for me? Thank you very much. Oh, okay. You guys can also look at the video for number 2, but this is specifically for you, master number 11. You have the Baba of Earth, which is the King of Coins, King of Pentacles, but in reverse. So you're feeling out of your mastery this month. You may be seeing some blocks when it comes to your finances. You may be starting over on an adventure. Some of y'all may be getting fired or quitting your position. That's not funny. I'm sorry. Some of y'all may be quitting your position as a top dog, as a CEO in a business. Perhaps embarking on something new because you are a master number. So you're always seeking that next level, that perfection, that leadership level, right? So be mindful of that. I would say save up as much as you can now. This month may be a bit challenging as far as finances, as far as fertility. But also, sometimes the King of Coins can be a little bit arrogant. As he's a chief boss money man. And you might be getting knocked off your square just a little bit. But to teach you some humility, right? You've been a bit of an asshole to people, not gonna lie. Somebody out there has been. And you need to take a step back and put yourself in other people's shoes so that way you can become more empathetic and move on to the next, to be able to better serve folks with your mindset, your discipline, the systems that you have in place that are actually, tools for people to succeed. It's just that some of you may have gone overboard with it, and now is the time for you to take a step back and learn from those lessons. As with our life path 9s, we got the Scotch bonnet pepper again. So for those of you in the Caribbean and Africa, West Indies, South America, you're familiar with Scotch bonnet pepper. I can't remember which one it is, if it's like a habanero or a poblano. It's not a poblano, but it's a hot pepper, okay? When we use it, we put it in our stews. You find it in the oxtails, the curries, the goats, the this, that. You put the one pepper in there, sometimes two. You don't crush it, you don't chop it because it's way too hot, okay? You let it burst open in the pot to add that heat to the flavor. Add the heat to the seasonings, to the extra spice. And then when it's time to serve, you remove it. Because if you bite that pepper, you're going to burn your mouth. Again, some of y'all have been running off at the mouth thinking just because you king whatever, queen whatever, you can just say whatever it is that you want. This is the month where you might burn your mouth. So be careful. But also, know when to balance, right? Because you can't just be a pushover. You have to be able to, say what it is that's on your mind. Oftentimes with wit. Sometimes you have to be a little bit more stern with people because they want to try you. But know how to be a complement to the soup, to add the heat that's needed to fuel people to their best, versus burning folks and then all of a sudden they're crying and then you might end up crying too. Okay? It's a staple of the Caribbean cuisine and a symbol of productive fire energy. Key word here is productive fire energy. You want to be able to push yourself to your best. You want to be able to push others to their best. You want to be able to tap into the passion that you have for your craft, so that way you can actually see the highest outcome and the most abundance from your efforts. Your word of the month is manipulation. Try not to manipulate people. Point blank, period. Also, don't let people manipulate you. You're learning that lesson of, how you speak to folks, how you've been acting on your high horse. But also, some of you may have been disempowered, or something just happened to you and it may take you off your square. You may feel disempowered because you're laid off, or you're not doing, what you have to do with your craft or something like that. So it's not necessarily a your fault type of thing, but just keep in mind that while you're not necessarily on your A game, one, it may be easy to manipulate you. Two, you may feel like lashing back out to regain some sort of control, and then that way you manipulate others, and that's not cool either. So be mindful of how you move about, how you interact with people, because you definitely don't want that coming back to bite you in the butt. You don't want that burning your mouth. Okay? So be the best person, be the best version of yourself. Take it in stride, whatever happens, good or bad. And always, always, always seek to be empathetic, to lead with empathy, to lead with understanding, to put yourself in other people's shoes. I guess that's the empathy thing again. So that way we have a more positive outcome here. And this is about using the energy to transmute it into something that's better, to manipulate your reality into what it is that you want it to be versus the negative side of that. Okay? So, Life Path 11, that was for you for July 2024. Thank you for meeting me at the junction. Go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe on this video, interact, engage with us on Instagram. Feel free to visit our website at JuJuJunction.co. We've got some unique crystals available. We've got some herbs sourced from Dominica. We got some merch coming on, all that good stuff. If you want to book a one-on-one with me, feel free to DM me on Instagram. There's also going to be a link that's coming once I figure out how to do that. You can book me via the website at some point soon, hopefully. And I wish you guys a wonderful, wonderful July. Be good. Okay? Until next time. Peace.